Hey all, welcome back to my Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough, and in this video we're gonna head back to the Battle-Built Galaxy to do the Prankster Comet here, which is actually a Daredevil Run, and it's the mini-planet Daredevil Run. And it's pretty much the original mission that you did here, but it's a Daredevil Run, which, as you know, means that you cannot get hit at all. And once again, guys, I must have really been on a roll or something because I did this in one try. Once again, like, this is like, what, the third video now or something? I must have just been having a good day because it was a Daredevil run and it took me one try. Like, I swear, this is it. There's one try. I got really lucky, so... Anyways, but, this is one that can definitely be very tricky. Thankfully, you're not timed, so you don't have to worry about that. You can take your time and do what you need to do to defeat these enemies and move from planet to planet without having to worry about being crunched for time. So that's definitely a good thing. But you've already had plenty of practice at this, place because you came here for the original mission. You had to come back here for the Hungry Luma, so you should be pretty familiar with what to do here. Killing the enemies. Here you're using the Fire Flower to kill the urchins. And the next planet, I would go, as the crabs. And once you kill those, you can move on. That was actually really cool. Because the fireballs were still going around the planet and they hit a crab on the other side of the planet. It was actually kind of awesome. And you do get a checkpoint here, so if you do die, you don't have to start all over again. That's very nice of them. But there's nothing else here. Oh, I think I was looking in the window or something. Yeah. I love how they put the two star bits in his eyes, too. I think that's just funny. Anyway, so you're gonna kill the Jacko Goombas here. Be very careful because if you let them hang out for too long, they do that little butt shake and then they leave the the blue fire behind them. So that, if anything, would be the easiest thing to probably get hit by these guys. So keep a lookout for that. You can ground pound them and kill them, but if you don't manage to do that successfully, the Goomba will come out of its little pumpkin shell, so you'll have to kill him after you break the shell. And so once you kill those guys, go ahead and grab the key and jump in the pipe. Now, this is the third time I've been here where I've said I had a hard time with this part. I think this might be it, or I am just not remembering correctly, I don't know. But basically what you're doing is you're grabbing the shell, you can grab an air bubble if you need to, and you're just shining the light onto the booze. You can swim around if you want, or you can do what I was doing at some points here. You can hold down the brakes, which is the Z button, I believe. Is that right? Yeah. And so you can just kind of stay in one spot and shine them at them that way. So I think it was this guy that gave me some trouble. Yeah, so for whatever reason, like, you see that I'm hitting him, right? Like, the light is hitting him. So I don't know what the deal was, exactly. Maybe they have to be facing a certain way or something, I don't know. Maybe it was just glitching out. But you guys are seeing this, right? The light is hitting him. And I was like, is this thing broken? What is going on? But you can see the little red light I have coming out of the shell. That means I have the brakes on. So even if I was just sitting there with the brakes on trying to do it, it wasn't working. But I eventually, it almost looked like I ran into him, but whatever, it eventually worked. So I don't know what was going on there, but that's what I've been talking about these past couple of videos that I remember having some weirdness happen there. So, and then you get another checkpoint flag. Like, seriously, this is they're really helping you out here. I mean, there's been Daredevil runs before this one that were harder because you didn't get any checkpoints and they could be timed and whatever, so this actually wasn't too bad. It's just long, and there's a lot of stuff you have to go through, a lot of opportunities to mess up, like here. But yeah, you do have to spin those guys and then kick them to kill them. Oh yeah, I'm really kind of close here, aren't I? You do want to be careful too, because when you spin, he'll start skating. So just kind of make sure to keep that in mind. And then all of us is exactly the same. Ground pound next to him and then spin him. I'm seriously surprised I did this in one try. I think I'm getting lucky here a couple of times. Kind of close. But yeah, I mean, it's really, if you take your time, again, you're not timed, so just take your time, focus on what you're doing. It doesn't really have to be too difficult. And you have to play on the dirt for a while too. That definitely helps. So yeah, and then we come in the pipe. And if you remember, we have the little gravity changing part, so wait for the gravity to change. Jump on these guys. And then when you jump on them on their yellow side, that's when you want to land on them to kill them. Yeah, I'm being extra careful here. I don't want to make any mistakes. Yeah, and I somehow managed to like hit him but not step on him, so it kind of like stunned him or something. It was really weird. The little swap hoppers are fun. Oh, and I just missed that too. But yeah. Oh, I actually jumped in there before the gravity changed. Wow, that was special. Alrighty, so moving on to the last planet. And this could definitely be probably the hardest part, because these guys are pretty aggressive. There's several of them, and the thing with silver chomps, like I mentioned before, they do chase you. They're not just rolling around randomly, they actually are targeting you. So, you're not really safe anywhere. You know, you have to constantly be watching out for them, because they will come after you. But if you keep your distance, and what's cool is you can actually spin those green things pretty far away, and even if it doesn't hit them, it might swing back, and then by the time it swings back again, it'll hit them. So you don't have to be super close to the chomps to hit them with the plants. So, but yeah. So yay, one try, not too shabby. Had some close calls there and some weirdness with the booze, but overall it was pretty decent run. And a lot of fun. I tend to do better in levels where I enjoy them, you know, and I really actually enjoyed that galaxy, and it was a lot of fun, so yeah, that's 104 stars now, and it completes the galaxy. So that'll be it for this video, guys. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.